Good morning. Good morning. Birdie here with Redbird Designs, and I am doing our flower challenge day 3. Some early morning painting. This is my favorite time to paint before everybody gets up and before I start my day. So if you're up drinking coffee this morning, pop in and say hi. And I'm going to do my best to keep my eye on comments. So if this is your first time catching me live during our flower challenge, as I get ready here, I'll kind of explain what I'm doing. I am doing a February flower challenge where I am going to challenge myself to paint a flower every day of February. And I'm going to try and keep it to 30 minutes. I'm using an old discarded book that I've repurposed. And I'm also trying to create a flower or something from the letter of the alphabet. So today we are on day 3, which is letter C. And so we're going to do cactus today. So good morning, good morning. I have my coffee ready. And so I'm ready to start the day off with a 30-minute painting. Get my brushes ready. Okay. Let me see if I can see comments over here. Nothing yet. All right. So I'm going to start by just creating a wash on my background. And I'm going to use this pretty ocean green color. I'm just watering down this paint to create a quick little wash and get rid of this white background. I haven't been able to paint a lot lately. Well, paint for myself, I should say. And so I saw another artist on Instagram mention that they were doing a February paint challenge where they were painting flowers for every day of the month in February. 28 days of flowers or something like that, she called it. And I am drawn to painting flowers and thought this would be maybe the perfect opportunity to get out of my rut and just get to painting. So if you'd like to join along in the challenge, I would love to see your progress. We have a Facebook group for creating art and sharing art. It's called Create Art. The link is in the description or the bio, wherever you're watching from. But we would love for you to join us in painting. Okay, I got my background ready. Such a pretty color. I better start my timer. Almost forgot. Did that last night too. So the other thing is I'm also trying to go live as much as I can with you guys. If I'm not live, then I'll definitely post a time lapse of my progress and a picture in the group and share what I'm doing. So while this dries real quick, I'll show you day 1 and day 2. If you're just new here and haven't watched those. So day 1, we did a loom. Yesterday or last night, we did begonias. And today we're doing cactus. So I am using Pixabay here for an image to kind of go off. So I'm doing the cactus that's kind of the round flat with the pink flowers on top. And I think I'm going to make this a little more illustrative, painterly style. Kind of step away from the realism of it and just kind of have some fun this morning with it. Okay. I'm going to just get my liner brush out here and kind of sketch my shapes. I kind of got one big cactus, and then they have the little cactus that comes off of it. We'll just do a couple of those. All right. So let me know as you join where you're watching from. And what are your plans for the day? Let's see, I need a bigger brush here. So cactus isn't really a flower, I guess. I guess they have their own flowers. But they're fun to paint. The weekend is almost here. My two boys are actually, this is their Friday. This year, our school went to a 4-day week. And so it's their Friday, which has taken a little bit of getting used to, because it's not my Friday. Okay, I think I'm going to just put another little growth up here. There we go. So now I'm just going to streak this blue in here. Use that to create the shadow parts, and the darker parts of the flower, the cactus. Then I'm going to do green and yellow for the lighter colors. And bring in just a little bit of white. There we go. So welcome, welcome. If you are new here, we are doing a flower painting challenge. This is day 3. A February flower painting challenge. And I would love for you to join us if you like to paint and are looking for a fun challenge. And I guess you'd want to like to paint flowers. Although you could choose any topic as long as you're just painting every day in February. I think that's the main goal, is to get painting again or get inspired to paint something. Oh, I did my brush in the wrong color. That was not meant to be the blue. So let's see if I can pick up most of that. And just push that around to the side there. I'll try that again. Green. And some yellow. And a little bit of white. It's trying to create a bright spot right here and grabbed the wrong color. There we go. Okay. So we've got our base down. Now we can start putting some flowers in. So let me know if you like to paint. Put artist in the comments if you're a painter. And make sure to hit that follow button so that you get notified when we go live and can follow along this little challenge. All right, I'm going to grab some of this green here, darken up my pink a little bit. These under bits. And then I'm also going to use this darker pink for the little cactus that are coming out. 'Cause they're not really white. They're kind of a darker red, darker pink color. I might need to switch brushes, but we'll see how it goes. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. It's funny how if you haven't painted for a while, for just the pure enjoyment of it, when you get back into it, it's kind of one of those things like you're like, why did I not paint? Or, man, I just love painting these cactuses, or whatever that might be for you, whatever it is that you're painting, but so relaxing and such a great way to start the day. My mind usually runs a mile a minute, and when I get up in the morning, it's what do I need to do today? What needs to be taken care of? Can't forget this, can't forget that. And this right here, these 30 minutes is always just kind of like okay, let's just enjoy your coffee. Take a deep breath. Clear your mind. Kind of similar to yoga or breathing or meditation. It's just so relaxing and a great start to the day. All right, so let's grab this pink and a little bit, I think I got too much yellow there, we'll see. A little bit of white. Some lighter colors. I've got too much dark on my brush. All right, it's getting there. All right, let's see. Let's just put some brown, give a little ground in here. Streak some color through down here, kind of have some fun elements down there. And I'm just going to I'm trying to create this bright spot here on the side of my cactus. See if I can make that just a little bit better. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I'm going to come back and grab some of my cactus dark pink here. And bring back my little cactus parts. Kind of covered up some of those guys while I was playing with my highlight there. All right. Well, we are, I think I'm going to call that good. We're done a little bit early, and that's all right. We can add some fun elements with a jelly roll pen. Some fun little squiggles around. I go over it just a couple times to get some fun squiggly marks. You can also just add some, brighten up our little cactus bits with this. Now I'm picking up wet paint. And we will put our name on it. Go on the side here. And let's see what else I got up here. Add a graphite, some graphite markings. There we go. Day 3 is done. So if you are interested in joining our challenge and would love to share your work, I mean, you could join the challenge. Obviously, we're painting a flower a day in February, or a bouquet or anything really, just to get us painting. And if you'd like to share your progress or your work, we would love to have you over in our Facebook group called Create Art. It's just a safe place to share our artistic works and encourage one another and lift each other up in our journey, whatever that might look like for you. Beginners to intermediate are welcome to join the group. So I hope that you find time to paint and enjoy the healing that comes from painting, the process of it. And it's not always necessarily about the end product. It's mostly about the process. So I hope you find time to paint this month and would love to see your art. So come join us over in the group. The link is in the bio or the description, I believe, wherever you're watching from. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great Thursday. And we will chat with you later. Bye.